Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Garden to Kitchen. Today it's about square foot gardening. Square foot gardening, so popular, and you're going to be so excited to see how I plant some carrots in this small raised garden bed. So traditionally, raised garden beds are larger, and you section them off with sticks to exactly 1 square foot, of course, or you can install permanent boards to indicate where you're going to plant something within 1 square foot. It could be a larger plant, it could be some smaller plants. The choice is yours, and you would have some variety growing. Now the advantages, of course, is that you have more plants condensed into one area. Very little weeding and thinning. Virtually no thinning if you do this correctly. And I'm going to demonstrate today how to do this, and I'm also going to show you the results. So you don't want to go away. You're going to see some fantastic square foot gardening. Now this device that I'm featuring today is called a seeding square. It's so pretty, a nice green with all kinds of dots on it, and at first when you look at it, it looks a little confusing. So through the power of Photoshop, I'm going to isolate some of these circles, these colors, to show you the differences between the two of them and how it can help you to square foot garden. Now in addition to this particular square, we also have a small funnel and a little depth gauge with some numbers on it, and we're going to use that to create a hole in the soil at the correct circle, and that's where we're going to put in the seed. So we're going to have correct spacing. First of all, I'm going to isolate this to red. And of course, you can see just the red squares, they are separated by 3 inches in space. And of course, they're good for beets, carrots, leeks, radishes, and so on. Red circles. And if that's the spacing you want, and that's the spacing I want today for carrots, that's what you do. If you look at the yellow circles are 4 inches apart. You can get about 9 plants as compared to 16 plants with the red ones. And so being 4 inches apart, you can put beans or celery or beets in these 4-inch spaces. The next color here is the blue. And of course, the plants are getting a little bit bigger in the blue circles. You have a total of 4. You have 4 circles, and they are 6 inches apart. And of course, you can put chives, garlic, rutabaga, shallots in a 6-inch spacing. Now the final circle is the orange circle, and that's for spacing of plants that are 1 foot apart. So you have 1 plant within the square foot. So that could be something like cabbage or broccoli or a pepper plant spaced at 1 foot apart. So now you have an idea how this works, how the circles work on this particular board called a seeding square. What we're going to do is we're going to demonstrate how to seed carrots. Now the seeds that we're going to be putting in today are carrot seeds, Danvers from McKinsey Seeds in Canada. And of course they are the ones that are easy to handle because they are pelleted and they're colored. So they're really easy to put in to the square. So I'm going to show you how I'm going to do that. It's raining a little bit, but not too bad. So I'm going to start over here. And as you can see, we're going to go from here to here, there, and of course back over here. So we're going to have a total of 6 square feet. So let's do number 1. I'm going to push this into the soil. Hope you don't mind the rain. It's raining a little bit. And we're going to go with the number 1, the 1 inch. And of course we're doing the red circles. So we're going to create a depth for the carrot seed at 1 inch. There we go. Boy, this is interesting. At least it's cool while it's raining. It's pouring a little bit, but that's okay. Yeah, so here we go. we have our seeds, and I'm going to put it in with my fingers to facilitate things, to get things going a little faster. And I'm going to put in approximately 1 seed, as I can see, into the hole. So there we go. We're putting in 1 for each one, and we should have carrots. There we go. No, not too bad. Looks okay. It looks like we have a red seed roughly in 1 red circle. Now, I'm going to gently put the rest of the seeds in, because we're going to have to come back and finish this off because it is raining, and we will. So I'm going to be moving the square over to here, and of course now you can see the red seeds. Whoops, that one didn't make it. I'm going to move it over to here, and just a little bit of work when you're doing this for the first time, and after that it's pretty easy, because it'll be really worthwhile. Now I'm just going to cover that up a bit, put those seeds in. There we go. Now, I know this works because I'm going to show you the results of a raised garden using this method, planting carrots. And there we go. There we go. 1 square foot is in. Now, that's not bad. Now, the rain seems to be petering off a bit. I don't mind a little bit of a shower, and that's all it is. We're going to go back to number 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to continue this on and push that down. Just cover them up ever so gently. Those seeds are going to germinate. I know they will. And we're going to have carrots that are evenly spaced and with very little weeding, thinning. It will look terrific. And I'm going to show you right now. So come on over here, and I'm going to show you the results. Now the rain has stopped, so I'll be able to show you the carrots. We had a good downpour, and that's great for the garden. So here's the carrots. Just take a look at those carrots. Beautiful carrots that I planted earlier to show you how successful square foot gardening can be. The carrots are nicely spaced. There's virtually no weeding, and everything is compressed into a high density area, so you get a lot of product coming out of the garden. Great way to garden if you have a raised garden and limited space. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the garden. Bye-bye.